G'day guys, it's Sam from EVSE.com.au and today I'm going to show you the Polestar 2 and everything you need to know about how to charge this at home, in public and with a rapid DC charger. So the Polestar 2 is characterized by a very elegant design. It looks strong and very sporty. Importantly, it's got a 78 kilowatt battery and that delivers about a 500 kilometer range. To date, I think this is probably the closest vehicle on the market in Australia that challenges the Tesla, and soon there's going to be a few other vehicles, but all in all, it's a very impressive vehicle. And what we're going to talk about today is the best way to go about charging it so you wake up every morning fully charged. So as I said, there is home charging. So home charging is when you have essentially access to off-street car parking. So you have a garage or a driveway and you can park there, leave it there for a few hours and top up your car. So what normally will come with a vehicle is a kind of portable charger. That's a very simple charger. It plugs into a standard 10 amp Australian outlet and delivers a relatively slow charge. It's about 10 kilometers an hour. Now, it's essentially an 80 kilowatt battery and a 2 kilowatt per hour charger. What a portable charger means is it's more of a get out of jail charger. It's not really the best day-to-day unit because if you do any kind of long driving, it's going to take up to 40 hours for this product to charge your car, okay? What a lot of our customers do is for home charging is they upgrade to a home charger, okay? A home charger delivers speeds of between 45 to 70 kilometers of range per hour, and it means that you can fully charge this from 0 to full in about 7 hours, okay? Now, if we look at the charging port, right, it's really important to understand it. So at the top, you'll have the Type 2 section, and here at the bottom, when you pull out this section, you have the DC port. Now that's really important when it comes to that next segment we're talking about, which is public charging. So public charging essentially consists of two things. The first being a destination charger, which is what I call an AC charger, and the second being a DC fast charger. You can really tell the difference by two ways, okay? The first is size. The public DC chargers are just so much bigger and they're faster. And secondly, the plugs look different. So with an AC charger, they will still use the same Type 2 plug. With a DC charger, they use a different type of plug, which is called a CCS2 plug. So what it is, it has the same top section, but of course it allows you to use the DC ports. So a lot of public AC chargers come without a cable. And they're being deployed by numerous companies such as Explorin, ChargeFox, EV, and so on. So you've got a lot of options out there. What I recommend is to download an app called PlugShare. On PlugShare, you can see every single EV charger in Australia. You can see its speed and what type, and so you can match the type of charger to the speed that you require, okay? So when you're using a public charger, it's so simple. You simply plug one side into the charger, and you just plug the other side into your vehicle as shown, right here in the top section. That will lock onto the car and your car should start charging. Now a really nice element of the Polestar is on the screen you can actually see your charging statistics. So you can see how fast the car's charging, you can program it to charge at certain times of the day, and you can ensure your battery levels at a certain type. Polestar recommends for battery health, do not exceed 90% unless you have to. And so for general EV advice, always keep your battery between 30 and 90%, okay? And that keeps your battery healthy, it keeps it lasting long and long. They've also added this really nice little button, I wish everyone has it, which is an unlock button. So sometimes, you know, your app or your keys don't really work, you just press this button, it unlocks the cable. So simple, but you have to be within range for that to work, so it's a nice security mechanism. Okay, now the final part of learning how to charge your Polestar is DC fast charging. Now this is required when you're doing long trips. So if you're, for instance, going from Melbourne to Sydney or Sydney to Brisbane, this car has a 500 kilometer range. So what it means is you're probably gonna have to stop at least once, more likely twice, to charge your car. Now those DC fast chargers skip the car's onboard system and they go directly to the battery. So what it means is you can achieve faster speeds. Now, a lot of public DC chargers speed range from between 50 to 350 kilowatts in Australia. I believe the Polestar can take about 100 kilowatts of DC charging at the moment. And so it means that within about half an hour, you can almost be fully charged with those chargers. Now, they're characterized by the CCS2 plug, and that CCS2 plug utilizes both the top and the bottom section. And that's DC charging. And the great thing about the Polestar 2 is they've thought about the driver with a nice little front section that allows you to easily store all your charging portables and cables required for happy charging. So you sit them in the front and you're done. Now, the great thing about EVSE.com.au is we supply absolutely every product required for EV charging, whether it be a home charger, a destination charger, and even the full DC chargers. We'd love to ensure that any Polestar owner has the best possible service, and we're also an approved Polestar 2 charger installation partner. So thank you, happy charging from EVSE.com.au. Bye-bye.